Hi, Gavin here. My website's hickorygolf.co.uk. I just was repinning this niblick, so I thought I'd take a few bits of video just to show how it's done for those that might not have done it and are contemplating attempting it. Okay, so actually I've just knocked the pin out of this club just here on the hosel with a sort of grinded down punch that I've got, and just literally put it in the vise and put the punch over the pin and give it a whack. Often what will happen is it won't come all the way out, so then pop it in the vise, typically with the pin still in, and you can see there I've actually what had happened was the punch had actually tends to go in and then get stuck, so just put the club on there, and then I get a rawhide mallet, something that's a bit soft, and just then pushed it off the punch. So the next step is actually to then knock the head off the shaft, and again if we just do that with the mallet. There we are. Right, so there we can see a typical inside of the hosel where a piece of black twine has been wrapped around to act as a shim to make sure there's a nice tight fit. So that black twine needs to come off, and really then it's a case of mixing up some modern epoxy glue is what I use, and I'll come back in a moment. The thing also to do is I like to take a sharp knife and clean off what's coating the wood there, just to make a nice surface for the new glue to grip onto. Right, so I've mixed up a little bit of new epoxy, and what I like to do is then smear it on, but also smear quite a bit down the hole. Now this is important if you're taking a shaft out of another club and putting it into a different head, as it were. I mean, this shaft is actually just going to go straight back into the same head because the pin was just well, it was just badly fitting and the head was loose. So this is going to fit very well, I think, when I put the head back on it. So there. Now you don't need a lot because it is going to be a tight fit, and it's going to squeeze all the way up to the join. So it's most important to get things round about here. Right, there we are. So what I've done now is I've just put a little bit of sellotape over the holes in the head, just so that the glue won't squeeze out too much through them. So I had made a note that it went on this way round, so I've just got to line that up, tamp it down a bit onto the floor. Hopefully that will be fairly lined up. Now what I've done here as well is I like to use a brass bar for the hosel pin. I find it works very well. You could use a piece of steel, an old nail, something like that. I grind it down just slightly to give it a chamfer so that it goes in easy, poke it through there, and then pop it on the vise. Now if I just take the, of course I'm all doing this one-handed, so it's a bit of a little challenge. Open up the vise, position that over there, grab my hammer, make sure that's lined up, and then tap it so it goes through, and there we are. Now I just leave that to dry for as long as the epoxy needs, and then what I will do is I'll hacksaw off either side of the pin, and then with the hammer I'll peen over the end just so that it's flush with the metal of the head, and then use a piece of very fine sandpaper to give it a good finish, and that's it really. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Please press the like button or the subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos as they come along. If you have any questions, you can email me at info@timewarpgolf.com. Thanks for watching.